W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross, on God I'm that wrong. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref, I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops, a floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha, I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. With Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog 2 and Pure Waves with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. We off the bounce. Check up. Level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Off the Bounce. It's been a minute, guys. I'm your host, Slam the Bookie. Got my co-host Alpha Dog Bets, and BBB is in the building today, guys. Hefe will not be on the show. He's currently on a flight right now. How you guys doing today?
Man, it is good to be back talking shop with the boys. I missed y'all. BBB, how we doing, my friend?
It's been great. I've been missing you guys as well. Ready to get back into the NBA sesh. We had some crazy March Madness, over the weekend, and that'll be back soon as well. Off the rim, we killed some of those plays. But today, let's get into the NBA slate.
Yes, sir. Yeah, short slate today, boys. We got about 4 games. So if you guys are watching, please retweet, like, and comment. Let's boost this post. Let's get back into the momentum of things. But big shout out for Pure Wage for sponsoring this show, guys. If you guys haven't yet, make sure to give him a follow. But yeah, man, big win for Hefe Picks, man. Shout out Hefe Picks for giving us a lock yesterday with the Lakers, man. He needed that to get his flight home. Got the job done. And then our under kind of got screwed yesterday, Alpha. Celtics shooting lights out there? Nothing you could do about that.
Celtics shooting lights out. And OKC made a great run. It was a phenomenal game by OKC to come all the way back, but did not have the reads right yesterday. Excited to get it right today.
Yes, sir. OKC did cover, though, right? It was such an OKC play. Like, number 2 against
you said it all more.
But yeah, boys, let's jump right into today's slate. We got the Warriors versus the Magic. The line is currently sitting at minus 7.5. The total is sitting at 214.5. Obviously, Curry is still out for a few more weeks. Wiggins probable. Actually, Alpha, you have more details on the injury reports there?
Yeah, man, I always got these injury reports up. Jalen Suggs out for Orlando. Moses Moody is going to be out. It looks like for Golden State he's questionable, but did not go this morning. And Wiggins is questionable as well, but he was upgraded to probable, so we should see him go. So the main loss tonight for Golden State is just going to be Curry, it looks like. BBB, what do you like in this matchup? Kick us off.
Yeah, so I like the Magic here. I think it's one of those scary plays where I think they cover this number. They're similar. They've been kind of like the new OKC as of late. They've been covering. They get in the large spreads a lot, and they've been covering them. Player prop wise, I do like Markelle Fultz. I like his over and assist. I think he's going to see some uppage in his minutes. I think he'll be dishing the ball. He'll be distributing. He's kind of getting back into playing with Orlando. He hasn't had too many games. He's got a small sample size. But I think he gets his numbers at 4.5, and it's a plus money. I think that's too low. I don't think the books are ready for it yet. So I think we're getting a steal at this number.
Yeah, man.
I like that. If I were to take a side in this one, that's the way I would go. For sure.
Yeah, BBB with the props there, man. Give him a shout out, dude. BBB is the best NBA props guy right now, so he's staying hot. This one's weird, man. I faded the Warriors last game. I took the Spurs. They actually beat the Warriors at home. That was a great game. I like the Warriors to bounce back here, man. I like the under as well. I think I lean more towards the under there. Last game the Warriors gave up a ton of points against the Spurs. The Spurs caught fire. I expect a defensive bounce back, man. The Warriors are top 5 in the league on defense. And Magic, they're up and down team, man. So I like the under here. 9-4 in the last 13 meetings in Orlando. Golden State 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 meetings. Like the Warriors on the bounce back and to get to hit this under as well.
I'm on the under, Slam. I'm 100% with you on that. It's one of my favorite plays tonight. Without Steph, I think the offense is going to be a little stagnant. They will have Draymond Green out there. We all know when Draymond's in there, the defense is boosted and the offense is a little bit lower. He doesn't provide much offensively, but defensively, he's everything to that team. I love the under in this matchup, sitting at 214.5 right now.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Game number 2.
Game of the night.
Game of the night. Hefe's not in the building, but we all know what play Hefe is going to be on. The Hawks versus the Knicks. The line is sitting at -3 for the Hawks. The total is sitting at 226.5. Alpha, injury reports, please.
Guys, this is the injury bowl. We have another typical game where we're going to see a lot of players out in this one. The Knicks are going to be without Julius Randle. They're still without D. Rose. So Randle's the big miss for them. They're still without Cam Reddish as well. Flipping over to the Hawks side, the Hawks will not have John Collins again. Bogdanovich is questionable, but he did go through shoot-around, and Lou Will is still out for the Hawks as well. So we have quite a few injuries in this one. The main ones of note are Julius Randle for the Knicks side and John Collins on the other side. BBB, what do you like in the matchup between the Hawks and the Knicks? Little revenge spot for the Knicks after they took us out in the playoffs last year. You think the Hawks get this done?
I do think it's a Knicks play here. I'm not sure if I'm making an official play or not. I know if Hefe was here right now, he'd be screaming, circle the wagons, getting everybody fired up, and he'd probably convince me to bet on him tonight. I know a lot of people
guys. I have to say this, BBB, I got to cut you off. Hefe is texting us. He just sent in. He is watching the show on the plane. He says, I am coming to you live. Oh, boys, who better to do this than Hefe on the plane himself? Hefe, we need to hear, partner.
We can't hear you.
You were muted. You are muted, sir.
I'm coming to you live from United First Class Polaris, begging for your financial support. The Lakers got me on this plane. The Knicks will get me off this plane. Knicks +3, 7-2 last night against the spread. Hawks' worst cover team in the league, 29% cover rate. Stop it. I'm turning my phone off. I'm going to bed. I'm watching a movie. Knicks got this. Bye-bye.
Have a safe flight, partner. Thanks for giving us a lock tonight. Boys, I mean, how do you go against Hefe after last night's big Laker win? He promised us a dub. He got us the dub. He's saying the Knicks. I'm rolling with Hefe. Let's go Knicks, baby. Let's get that revenge spot. +3.
Yeah, man. I think I'm rolling with the Knicks here. I know no Julius Randle, but the Hawks are one of the worst road teams right now, and both these guys are struggling to cover. The Knicks are playing pretty bad at home, 1-7 against the spread in the last 8 home games. Hawks are 1-8 against the spread in the last 9 games overall. So this one's a tough one. But I like the value here with the Knicks. I think they get it done at home, man, and they bounce back.
Man, Hefe alone is getting the country to be fans of betting the Knicks. Well done, Hefe. Didn't think anyone in the world could get it done, but well done.
All right, boys.
We got 2 games left.
2 more games. If you're watching, comments, like, and retweet. Let's see if there's any comments here. The chat's kind of dead, boys. We need to pick things up here. But yeah, we got the Bulls versus the Bucks. The line is sitting at -8, guys. Total sitting at 234. Alpha, any injury reports there?
Yeah, let's take a look here. I believe I saw Middleton is not going to go. And yes, Middleton is not going to go. Giannis was originally questionable, but he did go through shoot-around this morning and has been upgraded to probable. We should expect to see Giannis in this game. Zach LaVine, however, is a true questionable with that lingering sore knee thing he's got going on. Not sure we'll see LaVine tonight, but those are the bulk of the injuries in this one. BBB, what do you like in this spot?
Yeah, this is one of those tricky ones where there's so many people you're not too sure who's in, too sure who's out. This is kind of a layoff spot for me. It scares me. I initially liked the Bucks, but now it's talk of, Giannis is going to be in, and that's usually some of the scariest stuff. We saw this line steam up about 2 points from where it opened, and we saw similar with the Heat and Philly yesterday, where all of a sudden, the 2 biggest players are out. Everyone, this is easy money, and they lose outright as like 8-point favorites. So this is probably a layoff spot for me, but I lean the Bucks here.
I like that play. For me on this one, guys, it is a Bulls play. The Bulls play well against the Bucks, and I think they will be able to keep this one close. The line's a little inflated, and without Middleton, every time Giannis comes out, they leave Middleton in there. He's been the focal point of the offense, and he's been great as of late. Without him tonight, I still think the Bucks get it done, but I don't think they cover the line. Give me the Bulls plus the points. Slammy, what do you like, my friend?
Yeah, man, I'm with you guys there. Did you say Zach LaVine is questionable, or is he game time? I think he is game time.
True questionable. True questionable. He'll give it a warm-ups. We'll see if issue.
Yeah, Middleton is out. I like the value with the Bulls as well, man. I know the last 2 games the Bucks have beaten the Bulls here. The Bulls really need this need this win here. +8, I'll take it all day, man. And I'm fading this team here. We saw yesterday that massive line movement with the Sixers games the Heat covered. I think the same situation here, man. I like the Bulls plus the 8. I actually like a lot of dogs today, except for the Magic. So,
I like the. What do you guys think about the total on this one? Do you guys like what do you like on a total for this?
I like over if Giannis does not go. If he does go, I don't like anything. I don't like a total in the spot.
I think Giannis is going. I mean, I don't think he's sitting out.
According
to the total also jumped to 231.5, went all the way to 234. Do I see any buybacks here? No buybacks yet. Actually, a lot of buybacks on 234.5, but I still like I still liked it to play over, man. Both these teams put up points, and I can't see any defense here.
I could say if I were to take something on this one, I would definitely take it over. So I think you're right on that.
Sure. All right, man. Last game of the night, boys. Let's run this one up. The Clippers versus the Nuggets. Line is sitting at 6.5. Total is sitting at 223, guys. Alpha, injury reports?
Yes, sir. Norm Powell is still out in this one, and the regulars you expect on the injury report, the Murrays, the Paul Georges, the Kawhi Leonards. There's nobody else in this one that has any designation, so we should see a pretty healthy lineup on both sides here. BBB, what are we liking?
Yeah, this is I lean with the Clippers here. This feels like just such a big Clippers spot, but my favorite play for this game is going to be a prop. It's Nikola Jokic, or however Alpha likes me to say it, doesn't matter. Either way, he's getting a bunch of rebounds today. That's all that matters. He averages over 16 against this team, and his line is set at 12.5. It's a little juicy at 12.5. I take 13.5. It's about even money if you want that. I think he hits either of them. I think he gets about 15, 16 rebounds here. Yeah, I mean, that's just what he does. He's a rebounding machine, and I expect him to do that again tonight. So 12.5, 13.5, whichever one your book has, take them both. Doesn't matter. They're hitting. Slam, I like it.
Guys, I think me and Slam are on the same wave today. Slammy, I'll let you go first, see if I'm right on my guess.
Yeah, I already know you're probably on the under here, but I like the Clippers.
I'm not. I'm on the
Okay.
Clippers.
I like Clippers plus the 6.5. These guys played 2 months ago there, and then it went to overtime. Clippers got that. They were leading, but they were leading pretty much the whole game, but they got the cover there. I think the Clippers get up for this game. I don't know. It's a weird line. It hasn't moved really. I like the Clippers with the value. I think they can get it done. If not, win out right here. Alpha, what do you like?
I'm with you 100%. I think it's going to be a close game. To me, this one's a toss-up on who's going to take it. And if you're going to give me a game that I think I'm not sure which team is going to win, I'm going to take the dog with the points. And especially when you're going to be giving me 6.5 points, you can buy it up to 7. I'm pretty comfortable with it at the 6.5. The Clippers are such a deep team right now, guys. I know they don't have their main guys, but you look at who they're rolling out there. They still have Reggie Jackson. They still have Morris. They still have Terrence Mann. They have some guys that can put the ball in the basket, and they score a ton. They have guys like Luke Kennard. If you watch this show, you know how I feel about Luke Kennard. I think he's a fantastic player. I think they keep this one close, and they can win this one outright. So give me the plus points. I think there's a ton of value on the Clippers here.
For sure. Do you have anything on the total there? Might as well give out a total as well.
This one, I think the total is pretty sharp. I would have taken the under if it's a couple points higher, but sitting at 222 is right around where I think it's going to be. I think the totals are pretty sharp. They were sharp yesterday as well, so.
Yeah, I lean under, but I agree with Alpha. I think it's pretty sharp.
Yeah, man.
Yesterday the totals were all.
Yeah, looking at the under trend here for the Clippers, they're 8-1-1 in the last 10 road games. And between the head-to-head meetings here, 52 head-to-head meetings, is 35-15-2. So yeah, man, I like the under here, man. I'm gonna roll with that trend. It's been hot. So, yeah, boys, it's about that time.
It's about that time. I miss doing this. Slam, you got to put the thing up for me, though.
Let's get it.
Wade LeBron. Let's get it, boys. Best bets. My favorite play tonight is going to be that Clippers plus the 6.5. My second favorite play, I'm riding with Hefe. He is hot. He's been calling them right. Give me the Knicks plus the 3 at home. And my third and final best bet is going to be the Bulls plus the 8, minus 115. It's sitting at minus 106, so I bought the hook to get it at a minus 115. BBB, give the people your best three.
Yeah. So didn't get to talk about it, but I do like a Knicks prop as well. RJ Barrett under 4.5 assists. I think that he's only hit that like 22% of the time, gone over that number this entire year, and we're getting the under 4.5 at plus money. So I'm loving that one. Think there's value there. We're gonna be rocking with that, and then I'm gonna be taking the Knicks. Knicks plus, I think it's plus 3.5 right now on Bovada. So we're gonna take that extra half point because not that I don't trust the Knicks, but I'll take every half point I can get with them. And then last and not least, we're taking the Jokic over 13.5 rebounds. 12.5 if you're okay with drinking a little more juice. I think it's like minus 135, minus 140, but I'm comfortable with the 13.5 as well at even money or even plus money. So those are my three.
Repeat after me.
Nope.
Nikola Jokic. Jokic. With the
Jokic.
Like cheese.
Kick.
Cheese at the end. You got that. I believe in you. Practice for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I believe in you. Slammy, give the people your best bets tonight.
All right, boys. Rolling with the first game of the NBA slate here. Warriors versus Magic. Love the under in that spot. I'm going to say 214.5. I see some books have 214, but and then the next play, I was going to give out the Knicks, man, but then I saw a comment in the chat that says Trey runs New York. I was like, oh, sorry, Hefe, if you're watching, buddy. Sorry, Hefe, if you're watching, dude. I had to pull out that play, but I do like the Clippers plus. I do like the Clippers plus 6.5 here. That is probably going to be my big play tonight. Only 2 plays here, boys. And again, it's a small slate, man. Usually with these small slates, it's a lot of sharp lines out there, so be careful. But yeah, man, you guys have anything else before we end the show?
I just can't wait for the Slam
That
Mega
is-
Maxes to come back because I mean those were
The Slam Mega
smacking.
Max
Oh, the Mega Max.
aura. It's back.
They were smacking. Every time I looked on my timeline, it was another green check mark and just
Yeah, we were hot for sure. All right, guys. Thank you everyone
a
for
good
tuning
weekend.
in. We had a huge showing today, boys. I saw like 150 in the chat at one point. Thank you all, man. Appreciate the support as always. We're back tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern, and Hefe will be back on the show. So, BBB, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming on the show, man. Appreciate you always. Alpha, be safe there in Vegas, man, and we'll catch you boys tomorrow. Peace.
We will be back.